Mama ya mamunyina ha ya mwakwaba ede oba AdomTV Premtobre Kasee so awie nsem wasie na braso sa wuti biesa AdomTV Premtobre Kasee samno ne yetodwa omu bi ya wobeti ene Office of Special Prosecutor ede abetodwa se government official 1 eye Airbus ho nsem no eye kanema mpani John Dramani Mahama na fe intermediary 5 no so eye Samuel Adam Mahama eye kanema mpani Mahama ninua sansam no ene nsantwefo nhia de apie wo mu ye de bebro me Kasee enipa ba kwa yira enipa numu nso wono epra a womo awutu breku health center sprinter benz bus bi akotwi afa wono so kasoa Cape Coast Quantumpono eso obetesa ense no enchemu Ghana mampani nanado danko akufuado se ECOWAS aman ahodo bi ekwa ahoyehia mu wo kabimam nkabia mamum nenso my Ghana de ya mamre ye 1992 constitution na no aso pepepe ene ye de beyi ye mampani na fe ye mrahye bedwafo sansam no ene scorecard agudie mu nsam obi man so ene gide ene de bro sa AdomTV Premtobre Kasee o share live on Facebook/AdomTV Extra Go TV channel no 119 DSTV 280 uko YouTube ya AdomTV Tube kwa adomonline.com ensem we ni nsem bebre so ya tregu ho bidi afia abankwa tamaklo faseda emma Joy Trish Ploset wonder Roma wadress me kama mi enkomra na ye hwese de nsem ni chemu etie ase afia ni die mientie se de nsem ni chemu etie OSP anase Office of Special Prosecutor ene wababa be chirechiremu se government official one na yetie e wo Airbus ye dream de ne ketase hye ho nsamo no John Dramani Mahama kanema mpani Mahama no na fe intermediary 5 no so ninua Samuel Adam Mahama na woni nsantwofo di enkomo no owura Kasee jaben de tudwa chiremu se won hwehwemu aba beto dwa se dream de ne ketase hye bia nso mmoro mpanifo yi ehoma yenkwa ahoma no so kodwomensa brampa keme yaman boni owo ho de akosiye ye ne kasa kodwo wi wuti enka ye mwakwaba ya da se ya boneto family enti Airbus nsansamo no na chese kanema mpani John Dramani Mahama nini nuanom no dwum de ne ketase hye bia emfore wo ho
enti tizaba yedu kana aka no se ehwe nde special prosecutor Kasee jaben press conference a onen sanchafu ye oza to go there nka to obeda Office of the Special Prosecutor there wo ye hwehwemu na da me eba scandal na no oba na omanga na nizini rebon owo US na UK no iza wo mbia no won fa mbotuwa no wo hu mbre SSNIT neti o sha sifi ebra wonya asam de asam sha ase no na inyo no ye Special Prosecutor owura Amidu Martin na no ye Special Prosecutor o sha ase obi hu eduma na ono so oboto odo na oto ado na oto ado no ni na no kwakwa inde government official one na no wo eba scandal na obado owo UK na US no government official one no ye owura John Dramani Mahama kanema mpeni no wo omanga ne mu intermediary 5 no eye ni Samuel Adam Mahama na onu wo na intermediary 6 eye Flexon onu oye won obi a na won ye onto owo UK the man so na intermediary 7 no eye Sarah Davis na obese no kira de Kasee jabe kira de wo ye de nka warje information another nka tia bi efi US na UK okona wafa do wo ye one investigation no na wabua za ohon wo beye wo ye ya wansa nka di no de Special Prosecutor na atna no onangata o hye ni susemu ase na o hye nkrata owo ho na za orkodi ni na o kan si ni pide se hye dami eba na wo grade wo dire ma manga na lampa was it 3295 military aircraft wo de ma manga na nti treneze obeduru manga na mo wo ye duma na hwehwomni na ko ye no wo hu de ketia wotia na nsam na okọ de na katasese na ko ye bi abon mu owura John Dramani Mahama na nuanu mu ina no won hwehwomu kire de wo hu azibia ketia bia o kire de owura John Dramani Mahama na nuanu Samuel Adam Mahama waji ska bia onu nti na onye eba to ye duma de to da me aircraft e ba tanu odima omangana nti nde za wakan de se hwa asem no bata ona no Special Prosecutor no kwa there was the assemblée metibre wazaba nti anyaza wo ai anu yibi another nkate bi o ho there was it on the mini partner Abu Wunzino, Eba Scandal, was no bit not some Zibia there, Uncle Yuanan, but on there. On your word on the Mani Mahama here interview, or interview word on the Mani Mahama 5th January 2024. The man soon anemiano, and I need a part for our count March 2024. No one year interviewer. Also, Catani Nakawa wash there. There was the assembly in our baby. In the Quakramuno, Wabatogua, or special prosecutor, not.
Yeah, that's a papa, Kodamesa Brown Paya Maniboni na Warding Chimuno, Abrayanti, Eba, Scandal, Honson, someone, Kaneman Penny John Romani Mahama, and Unianum Nipebi, a bomb, D, said Dream, dear Bia Coswono, and OSP, a bitchum said. Ibibia enko so sa me ento Premtobre Kasee no so nipa ba ko ayrama enum enso epra wo mo awutubreku health center ni nyina ne ye sprinters bus ne number ye GG 5639-19 ekoto nso mfeta kakraba ye Kaswa Cape Coast Contempono eso
Amane bo Adom Kasee yensa kan e kire dia nipa ba ko na ayera na enum soso na wo mu eprepra ya wode wo mu akopie Awutubreku health center na sprinter Benz bus ba ko a etefa so ekohwe nsu ba ko eno ofete kakraba wo mfimfi mantam no emu wo kire mu dia sa kwanhye yisie na anopa wa abra contractor Kaswa Cape Coast Contempono a wo siesie so wa nkata bridge no waso abra Adom Kasee ne kromafo bia wodi ho adanse etwetwe nkomo no odi nkire mu sei na tudwa
Momon fa ho bambo bi betuma boy na nipa no mo yama no anko fa o ka on be remember sisi esi mate ni yehu be wafa ti nipa ba ko hwere no pa no man na e de se de omusi ja amana no e de da ho amana o mo titi o mo amana no ho ban na e pan no e ho ai open se the driver ni bi elusu control ana o fairly break or anything that was all question amana na nipa no it's wrong it no dey happen se mpanyifo nkasa ho Wona ye de contract ma omo no ye mni omo nkasa omo nya adwuma no but omo mo yen a ye tika mu na kwa no so no e ho ban the way we ja kwa na wa tutu na ye media ano ode e do wo twa ma unnim na wo de car wo na mo so awan ya wa ye akoto wo ku ba che be ku the way awa ye basa ka ayi wo basa mu the way awa ya no mo twema bi na de siansa asa ke se be bo ho ban se ne se de bi esi wa ye so mo ho ban na de e ma ye amana wo turu doso Mana tutuna dos ba sisa o fa ko mokra e hu se obefa o sisa ko fe chichi ko ba e chichi asabetu ada aba gbo
AdomTV Premtobre Kasee na uguso ehwe no ye to so dia Mariama enyamfie aduasa mienu na sabi oyobia na so entiasem wa yire frifie benfie numuni wasante achem mansino emuni nyina no ya ware eho ensem na oyira ye no kokopie mu New Life Charity Home na ekuo no hanase home no eye ne on betumi bia TV ne radio so sanka be ya Mariama abusian ko nsa be kan wo ma ya na be abosumi isia ni de won mo anaso omukokopie mu ewo Nhira FM obra show amama efe eti adwamu nei abusian no aba ama Mariama de na ma no de kosi ye wo ho eni
na ye ni je ni wosebo ebra abusuafo a wahwehwe wonde hye wonya mfinhia no aduasa emienu anaso asi na ontimi enkasa eyira frifiri mfinhia enum nie na obra enam obra the game changer so aboa ama enei wahu no ebra abusuafo bi pie fidwem ha na mo kire se mahwehwe omode hye ya chepa
pacho fifi be 5 years ni pacho woti aware yasi ti dakro no mfe se wa fifi awhwe no mu hu no Yesu yokumasi no so kwa aware o agogo efre ho no mu sipani sa kuru mo na o ware nti ekoba sa no na chese ayedine nti Yesu yokumasi yenti no itu anamo bibri ekoye police report yesanko UTV station issue no UTV said be obi hunu kura na wa kire FM station yakura me ba ha si itu anamo bibri be 2 years above na chese yehu said yaka ne si jama nyame
New Life Charity Home a wo ade ababa wai ba obraso mpanimfo ene Adom Kasee bonkomo sei
say be 6 months no man aduane a wondi osori esunko a bi a week do be didi kura be 3 days bi ni wadi na de aka de esunko kwa obeda sa nti ye ne efre ma me fi se me ma me no me frɛ ne se mami sei na atomi o nti den na be ya bono se ne aya memra
mama efe amano na ye pani kwankyerefo a oda obra dwumadie na no
this year krabe 10 this year ngwa inti erabe on kwade ne ya no bae ne ya ye hunu fufu asante achime kura biase o na obepie ahaya 5 years ye hunu echi ontumi nkyere na echi ko ontumi nkyere hwe na ye ne nipa sa wo hoso aya ye ma wonya ne fa ho di kakra ye nkyerɛkyerɛ ne nneɔma bie ni so sɛ de be ya wo koduru ba bia obehu sɛ mefiri ha ana sɛ mefiri ha
amansa chia me kwadwo bi mreku amane bo asante mantem
AdomTV Premtobre Kasee na uguso hweno na no ofori ahenka otoso mienu won na ye sehubonzan ene kontihene wo sehui we also traditional area na ne mpanifo akambo ma won year registration ama na this year wo apomudin si achiba ene won a won de ewu nso wo ye ne ye so ede ama wo ma Adom Kasee etwaso
say dwumadie wo hwekwan so manfo nyina benyam chefa na abo ama apomudin ensem akwankan kromafo agiaso mu na no fori ahenkan echire mu a apomudin si achiba ewo hia pa emo obibi ya se be ya ne nan be yentia ewo ayarosabia dwumadie enye se ebeboa tete omanfo ekaso na emum ono apomudin ti ene wo de hihye so na no fori ahenkan ni Adom Kasee twetwe nkomo no semsei no de etudwa
no ye hye ase enya afi ni the first time ayaye we the third time ayaye but me feel say aso hene no sometimes no health insurance no cry wo no edru ba bia na manfo kra omo bi rafi enye sika no a ebia omo betua no but omo bi rakra ti mefi na mom se mre no so na wotime ka omo nyina bom sei se wo ye de aboa wo manfo a eno sa no so obi yare enye afi no ba ho se be obe pesca de akwa hospital fi se wo hwa e cover most of the expenses no a obeye wo hospital ho no se wo koda ho ne na asefo nyina nti to me ne de me fi say it's my responsibility say at the end of the day no akafi bia metimi aye e de aboa me manfo ama mo so ahwenha wo kakra
eno achi o manfo bi onya adwumadie mu chefa ne Adom Kasee twetwe nkomo a wode sa nsemi eka ho bi
na ye danase na de wo ya chede ma ye pa bi so ba mfie miensane every year bia obia erenu ne de se me de mabaye me de ameko tina na ye danase pa ne moa we ya ode boye sabris ka fem ho ye de enso ne nti wetimi akọ doctor free ni che papa baba no wotena so afo nsan he insurance elebie na akọ doctor pa na ha do baba ya da wono ma bonzan hene da wo ma ya ka
adehye ya wo mo bunu is mantam no mu no ene Ghana Health Service mpanifo se wo mani da wo ho so pa wo apomuden ehwemu tetire pa ne nyawa bi te se hypertension ne diabetes no ne ade na ejina se network of practice and partners for a won mo ade abeka ho nti na ma ani ada ho wo apomuden mu Kasee no ede ba
afimpa mu apomden enhia mu ne hwehwemu amfifimu dwumadi a ekɔso ɛwɔ bunu east mantam no ekɔkɔpie mu ɛwɔ kintampo ɛhɔnom ɛna endifo ɛde tu dwa sɛ nyarewa enketenkete bi wɔ hɔnom a ɛhyehyɛ enipa ho no fon a asade bɛkye meyare nanso menyare nanso mentiapo ebi ete sɛ diabetes asikyire yade no ne ade no yade a ɛma ne ho no so wɔ papa network of practice and partners a wɔde wɔn ho abata Ghana Health Service edi dwuma no won kwankyerefo anase pani ene Dr. Alberta Britum Nyako ono ekyiremu ese
say no Ghana Health Service Ministry of Health any apamfo e health insurance any omo maka nyina ye bibia ye frɛ no networks of practice ne chere say yes so ye ebusuakuo baako say ye free abanya so ye ana say ye yamprampo adwuma ya ye kan potoka sem private sector say ne ye be ya ye beka ye nsabo na mpotem bia ye obia na ya hwe nipa ewo ho ewo omo apomudin mu say ne ye be ya bibi entosini ana say omo ho enhire omo na sankita hodie no bunu easter ya so mu dendenden a ye ama ye hu say ye kan ye hubom te se praye ne ye adwuma na ye nsa tumi so nipa bebre so yetumi ye adwuma a emu eden a ede emu hwam esen se ye nko ye no enketenkete ewo mantwa
bunu is mantam no apomden kwankyerefo Dr. Fred Adomakubuaten enso so edin sembi etoso no wakyerem se asikyire yade mojabroso no ne ade no eno so hadwene ne senti no de so ani so bebo ho dawuro ama awuro manfo nasom na won so atiase no wahwe won ho so yie ewo yade no eho
any mojabroso we need a kind of non-communicable disease. Now, India, you can't sound one as I say, Bruni Freno, silent killer. Say, yeah, it's not so people was cheering. Now, one shed us over check here. Oh, honey, as you want to soon. Oh, honey, as you die one, sorry. Inti, you are here back. Yes, the only way I even prevent that is screening. Any screening, into your figures, yes.
Premtobre Kasee na Ocean, make Kasee Speaker of Parliament, Uraban Baben, say, Nyame Adoma, Benada, September, that also Emien Sano. Said the TBN also Rashibeja for one more Eba Asetana. Nanina no a Krata majority leader. Alexander Fenyomakin, Archer, de Akoma, one must say, a buying you may be a honor was so much naso, or Mujiji Tumu Bobo, who Nutin and Wako here. Say, was say, Sadano, Edu Honma, or Moba Asetana.
Mrasebe dwamu kasamafo epeni ora abangbagwe na watonsa afrem mrasebe dwafo se owusa wasori won madwuma so kakrade nanso putupuru ensiamu bia bante so nyina etu amerika na woba ema wobaye ensiamu no na wodwendwen asemo eda hono no ebi no efa 250 million ADA financing agreement sisi bi ehu won nkomodiem no behu se saa sika hu nsem no baabi a wode ebeto sede omamra no ekire ewo Masibajafo ensisemu no ateko 112 ena wogina so ede ato ensa ede afre abajafo yi sanso na mrakro ya no ema Masibajamo tiame pani yi tumi se abajafo no sempo wosore won madwuma so a otimi eto nsa efre ma obabeye adwuma bi a ehuhia ewo abajafo ni santi ena wogina emre so ede ato ensa afre se womra na wonu nyina metena se na enseme hia ene enkrata ne enema hudo bi ho no sese wohwe na wotena se esusu hu na wosisu ginaye eje tuma na se obabaguo no wohwe na wotuni nyina so anamoni santi ena wato ensa afrom a wo pese woba no nyina ebefa sa adwene yi
Make Kasee Asset Integrity and Maintenance Manager War Ghana Gas Company engineer Richmond Alamu what they are to judge mo say one mo nsie one mo ye wo nyuma no mu no ohamunche mo bedu sia de one mo awienti enche se de tie bia no on be wie na hu faso de Ghana fo ehu
Sadia Ghana Gas mpanimfo ne adwumafo edikan ehyehyɛ no amanebo etu dwa no ehyehyɛ wɔn mo odruban bi wɔ hɔ no ma ehyehyɛ wɔhwɛ na wɔsiesie ne nam so ama wɔn mo adwumayɛ no atumi akoyie we ɛyɛ nhyehyɛ a wɔyɛ na sadia bɛyɛ a bibibiara etɔkyen wɔn mo adwumayɛ ho ɛma ojaframa otom emna omanfo anase otomo no bia empire fa baabi anase bi enhwie ngo ekwa ebra Adom Kasee amanebofo eduani ekohwe se de adwumayo ekono na bibibia ekoso wano sebre no na engineer ohwema adwuma no akoso engineer Richmond Alamu ebobo so ekire amanebofo se adwuma wodie no waya adrube se ohanchemu aduesia ente bia no obewie de aka wo ho enyina
part of our day-to-day activities of Ghana Gas. The maintenance team have a lot of equipment, and as part of the equipments we have, we do regular maintenance on all equipments. There are some equipments that you need to do maintenance on, but you need to shut down the plant. So you assemble all of them, or you compart all of them through our planning department and schedule and do a maintenance on. And we seek approval from the Energy Ministry to shut down to address all these maintenance challenges.
Head of Corporate Communications, Emma Ghana Gas Edmokuno, and Escofi Usu Bempa Bunsu, Eshum say.
You're making sure they are making alternative, because alternative, I share to why they say, man say, and from a jar, you didn't from the core Akomanam Kanian, we are BF Sankofa. Sankofa, the no air core Akoman from a Janu, at Miami and Kania, at Yama Apuazi for Numbia. Electricity dia maye entino ade aye share na to na ye ne ministry no ne partners no mo nyina agencies ni nyina no edinkita ho ansa na ye be side enti there are always alternative plant schedule and plant alternative for that.
Ghana mampani na nado dankwa Akufo-Addo se ene ya ye Kasee ECOWAS aman bi ewo hono mu a won democracy no aye bibia ewo ho den so man Ghana de yegina ye die mu a 1992 constitution no ne ekire ewo yabato mu kwaye faso eyi mampani ne mrahye bedwa no sa pepepe ene ye de be yedwuma
Mampeni Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ade atudwa akyeremu se emfa woni se de omanyimu ebeye den ne yesika sembe kobasa bia no obiara eni hono a wa manyimu ha ne kondo se wode basabasa yo anase mentimi nwase bia beba kusi se yenyina beye adwenkro na yakọ akwakoto aba ayi mampeni a yani eso no wode sansem wenum nyina tudwa abra empenimfo a wono efi Democratic Union of Africa ekọ ne naso ewo Jubilee House ekochia no na omode wo munuma ahodo ekotudwa ewo ho.
Our country so far, by the grace of God, has escaped the difficulties that are confronting many of the countries of West Africa, especially the terrorist insurgency that began in Mali and has spread eastwards and southwards in the region. And I believe a big reason for that has been the strength of democratic institutions in Ghana that has meant that our people recognize that the safest and most secure way to securing their future is to continue to live on a government under governance which allows them to determine who their rulers are at any one time.
And now Kasee Deputy Chief of Staff and yasadi di bia foforo aka no ho ambassador at large. Na wono eka nipa miensa ya je won watomu se ambassador sa mampani Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo eye wo Jubilee House.
Urafa was Aliu edi brefufura wenyen eye de etoso mienu a mampeni Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo aya enche ye kura opaw eye ono ane secretary Nana Asante bedi etu se wonko enkoye ambassador at large ya ema enipa bebre kasa ya a enche kura na enipa mienu a wamu enya akwenya ewo de brefufuro imu eye Major General Charles Kwejo Abedi Aweti ya wokwakoye ambassador Ediama Serbia ena ura prempe amprechum ya wono so ekwakoye ambassador Ediama Sito na oja empenifo yi kwan ana odi tudwa se womunko enkoye adwuma ema oman Ghana se de beya isikasem awamonene no ebekoyi.
Alhaji Aliu's journey is evidence of the power of hard work and loyalty. Starting his career as a Foreign Service officer in the office of the President in 2017, he has consistently demonstrated exceptional competence in the discharge of his duties. His rise through the ranks highlights his leadership abilities and attachment to public service. His appointment as Deputy Chief of Staff at the Office of the President in 2021, at the outset of my second term, has not been a mistake.
AdomTV, Premtobre Kasee na uguso eshan wadaro mamienyen kratu yeba yenche ni atwaso. Your election headquarters Kokromoti Power. Dead spices nyabi na faye stew ni bi mo ahoho. Na yenhwe sade ensam notie wa manyon semu. Franka tuni ma NDC amanyukuo John Dramani Mahama dana nanom ma penifo ya wo Upper East. Asepa wo ba ho. Wo mo je no so na wo mota no chi nensemni.
So I want to thank all of you first for your support, for your encouragement since we arrived in this region. I want to thank our security officers who have provided us with security. The police officers have been with us all around the region. The military were with us in Boko. They provided us professional security protection. The media who came with us from Accra, they've left their families, they followed us everywhere we've gone. The local media who have joined them, we want to thank you because you have made it possible for Ghanaians to see everything that we've done here. The regional executive, you've organized very well the program, even though it's run a bit late sometimes. You did your best, and we want to thank you, regional executives. Well done. My campaign manager, Professor Joshua Alabi, I want to thank him very much for managing the campaign and leading the campaign in the Upper East region.
Nene John Dramani Mahama Franka Tuni Mindisi Amanyoku se na memo biemu a ebeba no obehwe se obenya Farmer Service Center but ayi nyina ya baako ba bia wo bia wo yekuani no wono ba ye nyina no ehɔ no a obi benya bi ɛwɔ hɔ ogidi ye pa sase no ba ebebo ama nuane a wo mo bedra ebeba na apro bedu nkra na ye basa no sade en beya dia ebetwem
Mampeni dada ekyere nsemo no ana wɔkyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ Farmer Service Center wɔnom ɛba bɛyɛ yi ɛyɛ biaye bia ɛnkyɛ ɛbɛhwɛ ama akuafoɔ ɔhaw te sɛ wɔn machine a wɔn de bɛdodɔ wɔn mfuo mu fertilizer nsɛm aba wɔn bɛduadua ɛne nnuro ahodoɔ a wɔn de bɛgu wɔn nnɔbayɛ so ama n'anyini ayɛ kama no wɔn ebenya wɔn mmerɛ ho kora wɔkasa ɛna wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ saa dwumadie yi ɛyɛ kwan a wɔn pɛ so wɔn fa so na aboa ama nkuafoɔ no nnɔbayɛ a wɔn bedua no ebeto doso na ye bebre ama oman ye nya biadie na wo ma san de bi akọ amanone akọ akoton enya sika ade ama oman no mampeni dada de sansem wonyina tudwa abra wo wie eye ne ntuabo a ekoso ewo atifidu apoye mantemu a wone nkuafo ene nipa ahodo bi ehia ya wode tu onim se wo monhwe na omonto aba emma no na omra emma sada yeso yi emremu.
Farmer Service Center concept where we register the farmers, get to know who the farmer is, know the acreage he's growing, know the crop he's growing, we know his family, we know what he's doing and all that would help us to be able to target that farmer for specific support. And so if we set up the Farmer Service Centers in the districts, all the farmers in the catchment area would have to register. And when they register, we'll go measure their farms, know what they are growing. We'll even know their whole households. We'll take a census of their households, how many dependents they have and all that. And then at the end of the farming season, when they have harvested, they can sell their crops to the Farmer Service Center at a minimum guaranteed price so that middlemen don't take advantage of them. And when they have sold, the cost of the inputs will be deducted and whatever profit they have will be paid on to them. There's a need for us to urgently introduce agro-processing.
Dear do so no ye kokromoti scorecard na kokuchuma ya krado de bre ni ahwe akwan apomodin ene roads said ye tie ye mo akwaba ene ye hwe
ene ye konzema mem ye hwe evaluate Adom na omo capital town no exit tinenzema pe ne wo omo former MPs ni bi the Catherine Afriku on the more prominent one nti the NPP ni NDC the dey no ma ye e ama evaluate for e wonzema memo the NDC dey na 2009 kosi 2016 who mesu mo no 6 unit classroom block primary school NDCC 5 and NPP AC baako e was 6 unit classroom block Edema Primary School no. And there be also 6 unit classroom block NDC started so ye baako and no more we into the omo to me we for SHS no and we baako and no more CSCM SHS NPP and so see baako 6 unit classroom block for SHS the almost shall say omo we NDC jamie no e wechi omo we MPP so apen so mienu and omo go so omo nyan we 3 unit classroom block me and NDCC Dima Primary School, NPP, and so SME so far. A year kindergarten for the NDC SME, NPP, and so SME so far. And our dormitories and so for SHS, NDC appends almost SME, and our NPP appends so bako and almost CDMA SHS for. Dexa Primary School for transfer Bomunta Anibino, NDC appends almost in Pema Hen 1,005, NPP so be 650. And on my channel so far. Teachers bungalows, teachers better the aquatradian and so the NDC appends almost see me, and NPP appends also 5 units, and also almost see bako. Maybe also dining hall, Edema SHS and so no NDC appends almost see bako. 3 unit classroom block, NPP appends so bako, and on my generator for SHS. NDC appends so community day, express and Mahama de Bay, no, Omunya bako. And a 6 unit classroom block NDC NPP appends and also Omunya NWA. And it be also ICT centers. More friend bit me, I call her computer home 7. NPP appends almost simian NDC appends almost CB. and a be also school bus and also no for SHS no NPP appends you almost see back or Eddie ama SHS back wa e wo honum it's the aquapom we dey nsem so quickly no the friend chip compounds e dan kra back mienu e dey gia yarsa no NDC appends almost see enum and NPP appends so back and almost seen so far and a be also the NDC Jahwa Omonwe a back chip compounds and NPP so appends so the Omonwe a back NDC appends so a hospital back where omo maternity block back or Edema NPP so by maternity block or Edema hospital back where NDC appends so almost see mortuary Edema antenatal a came the baby a ma and echo GIS and so almost see block back Edema hospital back wa NDC apreso and a clinic in so no NPP appends so back and almost see Oma shase e dey ama community back wa sisi a omunya enwie e wa pon within nsem so na clinics a oma si ankasa no emi no so far NDC CB NHIS back wa e wo ho so omuguso office back omuguso a omusi NPP apen so omunya enwie NDC apen so omansi NHIS office bia ndo hwa pon within nsem awe na NDC and NPP aye dey ama na bi e so no ambulance per constituency NPP apen so omuche ambulance no evaluate for and second until we in the area accommodation some for the people of evaluate the area acquire home so no their NDC append so their friend asphalt acquire good so we cry and the community back in your township roads asphalt and NPP append so asphalt and the same thing and also the same community and you be na kwine for to kwine the doors on work running so until the air cry CAC and for to kwine communities and kono and NDC append so munya home for so NPP append so no enum and enya home for so far na be also gates akese round I to me find so akese no communities me enu na nya ho chefa and NDC append so NPP append so community back enya home for so 8 meters na be also asphalt the kwine go so come and NDC append so community back omo shase so omo ye omo nwie e na omo ja hokoye and so the NPP by omo nya nwie ye and a bridge na nsutene Kasee bi da ho no ma manfo ye so omo twa ansa na omo akwa ba NDC apen so omo ye bridge e de ma omo a omo tumi fa so e de koye na bi also gates nketenkete a amanfo etumi fa nsuo nketenkete no so no NDC apen so no omo ye 2 communities there e de ma omo NPP so far omo nya anya sa gates ni bi emfa mamamfo no nti we any a different evaluator e de bremo e wo kokromoti scorecard enney nzema mamu ne yekoye ya hwe enhomesua ahwe apomuden wonsem we e ya kwan wonsem nti omo axim enen important mo omo hwe ya ombehu se NDC ene MPP wan e na abo no homodin na o twese nne ye besa the constituency for Frabrem
enti kokromoti scorecard na yete kwakutwum enka no ma yenkomra yeba ebetwaso mayento Kasee no so na political analyst wo Kumasi Technical University ye Dr. Samuel Free ne nsema wo kan se ne MPP amanyokuo ehunu se nipa bi wo mu no ntiase enko yie no a wo no wo mo kasa no betumi aboa won e wa fi abato mu pa bi te se owura kwabno wusu adiomia wo koko gina kwanta krokra wo ejoso by election no eni nipa bi a wo mo menasepo ono wo mo kasa no betumi aboa won e wa fi abato
Papanyi baako a eba amanyonsem wo ta pensempensemu ya wode no djuma wo Kumasi Technical University Dr. Samuel Free ensem bia wode ya todwa ene se NPP amanyoko no bo homoden na chitaifo bia wo mudi ya amanyoko no ho wone wo mokotwetwe nkomo na oka wona komato wo yema wonum pa se eno babo amanyoko no e wa afia bato ebekoso my Ghana emu enkanka asante mantam no emu
party no se wanhwe ye na se party no di akire na wo de party ne ko na se wantimi nkrofobia omo issues bia wantimi na omo ankasa na wampa omo chewa. And I remember some time ago na ye di politics won komo wo adwuso make say if there's a need for you say obetimi abu nkotodwe ana obey pacho no pacho. I think some I was a nipa gi yamfum so tum na ye pekwan bi so a be fa so a ekom de sa ye nyina yantimi ya adwen kope but se baby na se bi ko na se to ahwe bi ba at the end of the day no say ye nyina pekwan ya be fa so a yɛbɛtumi aka bom asekuo nti the MPP has to learn from that and omujidi said that is a kwan amfa so ɛbɛboa nti no they are going to work on that.
We nyina ɛho no Dr. Samuel Afie says so say movement for change amanyoko foforo ya atwene ti no ebetumi aha adwen ɛwɔ asantemantam no emu ɛno nti ɛwɔ sɛ amanyoko ne mpanyefo hwɛ na alankyerɛmaten wɔ sade no bɛka amanyoko no ho.
Debi am ka sɛ politics no nipa debi am ka sɛ nipa yɛn hyɛda enka sɛ debi am ma yɛ me ho tintintinti in politics ɔmo mo wom no nim sɛ edu baabi a ɛwɔ sɛ ujai bibim edu baabi so a ɛwɔ sɛ wo make sure sɛ wo betimi any nipa account because politics and numbers enti
National Communications Director NDC Amanyokom Yesame Jemfi wo kasa sɛ mampani abɛde akyire Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne brother Penny Ibrahim Bawumia ama ne ho contract be nneema be num ye wi akyire so ebo deda so no double esom sika no 280 million Ghana cedis.
National Communication Director Emma NDC Amanyoko no Sami Jemfi ene nsentwerefo nhye mo hwehwe so nkramantam ne emu ye titira na da so no a moment of truth unpacking the overpriced sole sourcing contracts awarded to the Bawumias ne hyemo no ase no odesobo ebo Dr. Bawumia ne nwa panyini Abraham Bawumia Resource Access Limited eyo ne yere edia se contracts no mu bi ampanyefo ede share ne nsa no sika wagiye no na ebroso na nke ndi kwan se eba ne sakra ya wa haha mo nani a ebetumi adwo 280 million Ghana cedis asanso so no kyerɛkyerɛ mu nnwumadi ahodo bi a ɛho sika wagiye no so na hyeda ensisi so
Auditor General aye ne hwehwɛ mu ene ho krata ne de akyerɛ mu ha o kan Auditor General performance audit reports on Cocoa Road projects here. Echese Ghana ya hwere sika moho miensa. Chese sika ya de ama Bawumia nua so mfa nya sa Cocoa Road through so sourcing. Enka ye betumi aye no 3 times cheaper the price. Instead of 83 million, Auditor General say senka ye ma ho kwan sa afoforo me pribia. Enka de be 20 million e be. And so krono nti Kasee nti sikani brenti owura Bawumia afa projects nyina dia mo no ani nua company true sourcing o minor boka
wa manaso ho a ode de sra so Ghana de hye nyina anim so montom aba e maka ne mampani John Dramani Mahama said de beya kesa hye ne proye ekoso my Ghana mu etu betumi atwa
we are suffering but they are enjoying and they are enjoying because they are looting the state and nothing that was here to abetia wo na yewura Mahama beji sike boaye na de your man ye na Ghana the whole Ghana MRI machines are a 9 pet and no na wunya accident are betting the trial scan the whole Ghana we have only 4 Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia binding kolebuka 4 million cedis pet almost you munya sika ntua for 4 months near to renal unit ni Ghana for dum so and a hwere omonkwa ya and you say the problem is Russia Ukraine the why there
Dear do Sonia Premtobre I will can see Eric Kasee the body I crado me mo akwa ba so ho ye dey
me Adom be fine na say time na e school no remajai ene o hwani ade hwem ntwa so asebeba so dey ba twa so
dey no ho
na dey me dey ma ba yare o yare e ka se berry
so mo kan sem papa
say de no dey ade na kwala obewu de share roman father botom kura obewu
e da wo so yen twa
just say real
enjoy Kasee do ya go dey mo sem to so
right I say I bet to so amra so na Premtobre Kasee de browser no as a bibia de din na Olympic Games na se ne be fia ba na de aka so ato so ede ama na otimu say yes ede ma ekoso pa na Australian Olympic hockey player ba ko na ori a chop pass ronko abetomu say na no ori ne ho kogegege nkoke nsem bi ho ene eye enubone ho ase to da bia o paniema ye watumrika na agene din a ba o say du wa bi no person okọ high or yeah higher than the most high. Nti ode kakra ko for mu de ne ho ko gigi mo hockey ndi wa Bobby Pen. No Olympic Games na no de say ba no giremu bone wadra was say da bi no ohu ball no yi ti na so ode kakra obo credit kakra go ni so na o ye yini say ode ne ho ko gigi ni mu afi de akwaje nsem a ya chi no na ni de tutu aka ne nsem o patch oba pani force nyese waje medal penti na ejawa mo aye de ope police for the police ni se na wamu na no a on person tie na asem kra mana ko fan sem bebira bank se no se na sem so esi atiera Alice Finot hey abrafo de ajayo chese omo nanti se ni bi no oh ye na nya America we no o nanti sa ha se o nanti na na ring hye ne ho o wie ye ne boy ejina stance ni mu wako propose a che ne boy no say will you marry me not in a mafia ye ha de e ma ne se omonye o ya me mani mu no na hwan e say we ase technology o ya da no a what to ring a che ho na will you marry me and so ben ko bibi ni so de wo ko yes apa no so ampa so we say na me be pe o say me dem ba bi na de ring ne bre me ko isa ke kama no na aya yi say like a fiaman kwa hu ni kunu enzo yi na fia kasa de ring no ama enzo na kre be ba no pa ye be my newsroom enzo will you marry me enzo say yes me de ndia menka eti say awie na fi na no kama mama odo ya kono do mama meni hunta swe oh dabi si fomo endo ben nan dika ha no ko kan noa like ga be den oh na njire sa no de tina Ghana me man bebe no ko no ko bugutu ye olu mari mi no si no me wani ewu sabe ka kira o me ka kira fiama kwa yare position de hye ye kra ye nim 409 hon na ye vim wo se e hon na ke bi betima je meda no abusia ye bo mo pe kiki Saminu start ye na Saminu start ye Saminu babe me no hato bo ma me fra no de aba me Saminu babe change no ani say o change no amfa are hosem papa eti you go so one person next time no go baton de oja me sama na me ko school America baton de oja why you on say say yes tomu apa mama feel me those days pass here for trace e man okopija ni say okohwe ni obi ad na ja ho na yakore aresa eti ha jump ye kore they say ha jump na yare no ye ni anamo bi ye training su krem next Olympics ye ko ontimi sore kwa na sisi su pine eti Olympic Games for monye ready Ghana next for 4 years ye ba we say otumi kokowi we ha jump bi ani wa mo de beto so ontimi hwiri ahampo a eye matters ndin po no hwiri sei na mo matters ne fo che gold no ye de next 4 years ye ba beji gold ntimo fa ntwen mo ntro Ghana din ho wese ne sisi apim ho ya mo matters no ontimi ntoso amenya mo fama me sese fiam anko atamakro na de na taba na de na ha no as a school oya man fancy keju ana kasa ne yare Kasee dubodi
ya to Premtobre Kasee no so na make say this year walk to south man see no more from mountain say nei ECG boa wo de je wo mo no nyame anim ni ano odin ohwe ne ma wo mo wo ne o mo use ne bill e ba no wo mo dwe ho anye ye nti wo ma ye kire etia ECG4
put it on record that we are law-abiding citizens and are ready to pay for what we have consumed as recorded by the meters fees by the company itself in our homes and shop. In this view, we demand that this blatant violation of our rights as consumers, which undermine the very purpose of metering, should stop immediately. We are demanding the following. The problematic billing software should be suspended, replaced, or modified to ensure accurate reading and billings. The disconnection of customers with errors in their bills must stop with
yet was so na SSNIT mpanifo na de to dwa kire obia numero no mo a wono mo edede SSNIT intento ho won tuatua no ne ade no beba wono mo so na wanje sasika ni nyina mu nkire mu Adom Kasee edeba
Director General the SSNIT Owura Kofi Osafomafo ade atudwa akire mu se enchekura ne dwumekuo no be hyase hatata enwumeku a wono mo entua SSNIT edema omunnumayefo.
There is going to be a specific drive to look at public sector institutions. There has to be. We have to address the issue of indebtedness of public sector institutions. We have to sit down with them and come up with payment plans that ensure that they meet all their commitments. I think that is an important drive going forward. Indebtedness across the sector is something that we need to focus on as a trust. We cannot rest. Absolutely not. We have to continue to improve what we are doing, or we are going to be left behind.
What one the Kasee so no and what you say and check womu be you so when you saw what was to say abe fountain time Kasee so na womu a day a shushe enuma ku a one more entua SSNIT Adema womu numa ye 40 say ankronkro enuma ene aban enuma ye 4 enyina what the same way etudwa ewo womu numedie ya eya womu tan edi afi mu dia ekoso ewo Almina Beach Resort ya womu atuni din sustaining the SSNIT scheme through active membership and adequate collection using appropriate technology.
We should aim at making our processes more transparent than we have now to enable us to build trust with all members and
Kasee no ko bi man so ye ko ingresi ye London ni akwa kwhwe nansen ni ekoso ewo ho nyimu eho dawre ya ekoso ewo ho no ene ekọ na kwahwe de bambofo ya to maguso ne won mo so a etwe dawre no won aka won ho abomu ebepem sabrenti ase anya adwuma masomdwe fa ne ntuma pa emfrai eko Israel na Israel fo so na de atodwa kiremo se Hamas political leader foforo ya wayi no die se de tie bia no ombeyi no de no afri ho mu kiremo eni Enigide mo ensem na comedian anidin de Timothy Musa Jr. Abadu ya yenimi no MJ the comedian se enipa bi ene wo hwe wo mo a wababedu ba bia wadre mu kiremu eni.
How come I started playing comic roles? I was focused on playing comic roles, and I ended up going to K-Boati Academy of Performing Arts, where he pushed me to do stand-up comedy. And now I'm able to do stand-up comedy. I'm able to do content creation, and
right.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, though, who would you say are some of the people that influence your style of comedy? People that you looked up to when you realized that, oh, I think I can do this and do it this way.
Okay, so I was actually looking for me. I was much focused on the stand-up comedy before I diverted into the content creation. So I was looking at the likes of DKB, Foster Romanos, and David Oscar at that time. And then I was looking at Basket Math. I would most of their videos, and then I'll actually do a cut and paste of their jokes. I mean, I was starting, I was very young, and
Enye no so na AdomTV Premtobre Kasee na ha na brema kwan na wiei ye de asie me no wase pa na umre na adaje team no so asedan koma mo bidi de afia amankwa tamaklo fire for fire etwaso